What's good, everybody? It's HodgeVA coming to you with another sick fucking gameplay, man. I'm talking about two Osprey Gunners done by me and two Osprey Gunners done by my boy Julius. I showed you his M.O.A.B gameplay last week, so check his shit out if you haven't seen it yet. And his first entry in the top 5 plays was last week also, so check his shit out. I already posted it. Fucking, if you don't check it out, you're missing out. Great M.O.A.B gameplay. So, hey, that's all I gotta say. But this is it, guys. This is episode 2. This is episode fucking 2 of my new series back in the day. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm about to do, I'm just gonna bring it back. I mean, the title is self-explanatory, guys. It's back in the day when I was younger, dumber, got into a little trouble back in the day. So I just want to share that with you guys, my life story with you guys. So let's get to it. Last week, my first episode, I was talking about last fight I won. And I emphasize last fight I won. It's because the last fight I actually got into, got my ass beat. I got jumped by couple dudes, you know what I'm saying, unfair fight, and my stupid ass tried to fight back and got fucked up. So hey, you live and you learn. So let's get to it, man. I'm just gonna give you a little background information on what happened. Actually, not going to be talking about the night I got jumped. I'm gonna be giving you guys a little background days leading up to the night I got jumped. So I'm trying to give you a brief little background on how all this bullshit started. Alright, man. First, there was this one chick I was feeling back in the day, right? And it always starts with a fucking chick. So I don't know why, I don't know how, whatever. But some chick I was feeling back in the day. And I guess she was dating this one dude. I don't know. She lost her virginity to him, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were. I didn't give a fuck at the time, so I was like, alright, so I met her. Now, she was feeling me, obviously, so she never told me straight up she was dating him or not. So we were messing around, whatever. And there's one night she hit me up and she was like, "Hey, I can hang out with you, but I'm with my friend. We're over here at Toys R Us or Kohl's or some bullshit like that." So I was with my boy. I'm not gonna name names, don't wanna get anybody in trouble, but I was with my boy, so we went over there. When I went over, that's the first time I met this motherfucker that I don't like. Let's call him bitch boy. Let's call him bitch boy. So I met bitch boy. He was giving me this evil eye look, you know what I'm saying? I guess he felt like threatened or some bullshit like that. So me and her, I acted like he wasn't even there, man. I was hugged up, did my thing, whatever. And, because to my knowledge, they were just friends. So I didn't know they were fucking messing around. So, and come to think, I got another fucking story about him later in the fucking video. Maybe next episode or some bullshit. But, yeah, that's the first time I met him. Second time I met him, I was over at a neighboring city. I live near DC, so I was in neighboring city, and I saw his ass at McDonald's. I was with my boy that came with me to Kohl's or Toys R Us, and fucking, he didn't really say much, but my boy was saying, hey, they went to the same high school, so he was like, hey, man, he got a problem. I heard he got a problem with you, blah, blah, you've been talking shit. So I was like, confront of him, I'm not going to try to be hostile. I was like, hey, man, I heard you've been talking shit, got a problem with me, I heard you mad about some bullshit. And I was like, basically saying, if that's your girl, let me know, I'll stop messing around with her. But as far as I know, fucking, you guys aren't dating, she's messing with whatever. And he was like, nah, it's all good, blah, blah. So everything was cool. So I was like, alright, man, let's scrap that. Fuck that. Leave that shit behind. So next time I made his bitch ass, third time, it was at this party my homeboy's girl was throwing. It was a big ass party. It was like small apartment, but it was like 30-40 heads. So we're having a good time, and that chick and bitch boy came along, and they were doing their thing, dancing, and I was feeling her a little bit at the time. I'm not gonna lie. So I was like asking for a dance. She's like, yeah, in a little bit. So I was like, cool. So I went back in the back, brought some couple of bottles of Bacardi, and I think it was Bacardi, and took a couple more shots. Went outside, chilling with my boys. Had a couple of my people over there, and next thing I know, my boy was like, "Hey, bitch boy's looking at you." We were outside, and I was like, "Really?" And they said, "Hey, he's running towards you." And I had my back turned, so I was like, "All right." I clenched my fist, and I was ready to turn around and swing on him if he was gonna attack me. So none of that shit happened. He just ran by me, and I guess he was meeting with some other people, some blah blah blah, and scrap that. That was that. So I was like, man, fuck it. Later on that night, we don't stay for another hour. We bounce. And while I was leaving, come on, other people came by to the party, and they were like, "Yeah, you guys leaving?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm getting late. I had to work the next day, I think, and that's when I worked on weekends." And so they came, and I found out later that night they had like a little altercation there. So, all right, so I was like, "Man, this shit's getting heated up." So the last time I meet them before I get jumped, it was at Glory Days. I think they had wing night every Wednesday night, and I was there with my best friend, girlfriend at the time, my fucking ex-girlfriend, a girl I was fucking with before, and another girl I was messing with. So it was us at one table and two other bitch boys. I won't call them bitch boys too because they actually set me up that night I got jumped. So two of my other fake ass homies, or I call them fake homies, they were standing at another table with a couple other people that they saw that, when we got there. So night's going, I'm having a good time, and bitch boy's there with his people. He had like 12 to 15 dudes, right? So some shit happened. So he comes up to my table and was like, "Hey man, I heard you had a problem." And I looked at him, and I'm sitting down, I looked at him, I was like, "Nah man, I got no problem unless you got a problem. And obviously you do got a problem, so now I do got a problem with you." So I was like, he said some bullshit, and I said, "Alright, let's go, let's take it outside." So I waved over to the fake homies out there with their people, and they got up, and when he saw that, even though he had 12 to 15 heads, like the crowd I was hanging out with, like a lot of older people, so they look more mature, blah blah blah. And my boy, my best friend that was with me, he's like 6'5", 280, got the quickest hands I ever seen, especially for a big man. Man, this dude was benching over 400 pounds his freshman year, so he's a big solid dude, fast, could fight. Excuse me. So he got up, and after he saw this, he was like, "Oh man, never mind, man, we got no problem." And my best friend was like, "Nah, homie, you fucking start this. Let's take this shit outside." So we all go outside, right? And then all his people outside waiting, like he already had this shit planned out. So we were outside, and my best friend, man, he's a wild dude, man. He was just like getting all their faces. He's like, "Man, y'all guys motherfucking start this, blah blah blah. I'll let you guys, I fuck you guys up right now, all 15 of y'all against me." And I was sitting there laughing because my boy was wild, man. And he was just like, "I'll even let you guys get the first hit." So none of them will step forward, man. I don't even know why. I mean, if I was on their side, I would have done something. But none of them will step forward. And actually, couple bitch boys, they start coming to our side because they acted like they knew the two fake homies, and they're like, "Oh, what's up, man, blah blah blah," and they start coming to my side, and bitch boy was like, "Nah man, I don't want, I'm trying to fight, I'm drunk." So I was like, wait a minute, you're drunk and fucking you don't want to fight? Usually when you're drunk you want to fight, you got more adrenaline, got anger, whatever. So he didn't want to fight, so he started walking away with a couple of his fucking homies that he was with. So they start walking away, "Man, what's good, we kept on yelling, "Let's do this, blah blah blah," and fucking nothing, man. They just walked away. So I was just like, alright man, fuck this dude, man. That's 4 times I met this dude. Every single time he's denied beef, but then he was trying to start some shit that when he's with his people, because he just knew that I was with a bunch of females and one of my friends. So it's just like, dude, come on, man. So that kind of leads up a couple days later with my stupidity, my arrogance, my fucking cockiness. I kind of blame me getting jumped on me, because I actually go to a party where I knew him and his people were at, and I was by myself, so I'm fucking stupid as fuck. So just a little preview of next week's story is I go over there, and two of the fake homies, they actually scat out the party. They say, "Hey, look, man, it's cool. And it's like, I was like, alright, I trusted them, and I was at my girlfriend at the time's best friend's house, some chick, and I just walked over there, and after that, man, this shit went downhill, man. I was by myself, 30 people fucking surrounding me, pin me against the wall, talking shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna leave it at that, guys. That's it. That's the story. I'm gonna keep you guys hanging. Next week, I'll give you guys the full fucking episode. Like, comment, and subscribe to this bitch if you guys like the story. Let me know about any stories you guys got, you know what I'm saying? So until then, man, fucking deuce out.